What is up, guys? It is Super here, and welcome to another Call of Duty video. And today we're going to be talking about the crazy reaction to the Infinite Warfare reveal trailer. It is absolutely crazy. So the Infinite Warfare trailer has over 1 million dislikes. That is the most disliked gaming video on YouTube. There's millions upon millions of gaming videos up on YouTube, and the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare trailer has the most dislikes of them all. It's fucking crazy. So I want to talk a little bit about the reaction to that, and also, some COD 4 Remaster, how excited I am about that. And by the way, this is a really old ass montage from like 2011. So, pay no attention to the gameplay. It's from 2011. So now let's get into the actual topic. And, first of all, I definitely want to say that this number of 1.1 million dislikes, I really think it's an inflated number, and I'll go into why in a second. But I think all the dislikes is deservingly so. Because all of us fans of Call of Duty want the quote-unquote traditional boots on the ground, style, the old school style. And I think, disliking these videos and stuff like that, giving negative feedback, hopefully we'll get to the big boys up in Activision, and maybe just 1% chance might consider making the next Call of Duty a traditional style COD, which I don't think it's gonna happen. Coming from like the CEO big head of Activision saying, oh, we have millions of fans that like the new direction that Call of Duty is going to. There isn't even a million people at once playing the new Call of Duty on release day. So I don't know where they're getting those numbers from. Yeah, they might sell, you know what I mean? Like, the game is going to sell just because of the franchise name, just because it's called Call of Duty, it's going to sell no matter what. And especially now with the remastered COD 4 added into it, definitely really smart of Activision to do that. Scummy, but smart. But I definitely, don't understand why he said there's millions of Call of Duty fans that want, Call of Duty to advance the franchise even more. If, first of all, the reveal trailer has like 200,000 likes, not even close to a million. And whenever a new Call of Duty comes out, there isn't even a million people playing at once on release day. And it's crazy to think, because I remember when Black Ops 2 came out, they actually have a global counter of how many players are online at once. And I remember back in, late 2012 when the game came out, there was like 3 million people online on release day, which was a huge amount. And after Black Ops 2, or I think after Ghost, once it started going down and down and down and down, they actually removed that feature. So now you can't even see how many players are online at once, because the number just went down so low. So I don't know where they're getting that, probably just talking out of his ass. But I will say that the dislikes on the Infinite Warfare trailer are really inflated, because I think that this thing took off like a snowball effect. Like the first 100,000, 200,000, probably were legit, like just people angry as hell, deservingly so, of the direction Call of Duty's going. But then once it started to get a lot more publicity, more people got exposed to it that might normally not have watched the trailer, and then maybe they just went to dislike the trailer just to go dislike it, just because it's like the popular thing to do, you know what I mean? So I definitely think it's a snowball effect. But I will say that the direction COD is going, I definitely hope there is as many dislikes as the video can get, just so it could get into their heads, and potentially, in the future, have a boots on the ground style COD. But that's going to be the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry the gameplay cut out, but the montage was just like 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Really, really short, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I will see you guys next time.